Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's presentation. This is Webinar Wednesday. This is actually the second webinar that we've rolled out in this series this year. So I'm pretty excited about being in charge of this and getting it organized. There's a lot of ideas that I have for webinars, and your input is always welcome. My name is Dana Crawford. I'm the Strategic Director at WorthPoint Incorporated. And today's presentation is all about a virtual tour of the website. So a little bit of housekeeping before we get started. There's a place for you to type in a question, and feel free to type in your questions as we go along. If I don't answer it right away and your question was actually answered, please remove it. Otherwise, we'll save the questions till the end. And then for those that are not using WorthPoint right now or are not members, I have a coupon code I'm going to share at the end of the presentation for anyone that is interested. And also to let you know that you're going to receive an invite to all future webinars. We have lots of really interesting topics coming up. And you'll also receive a copy of today's replay. So if you have to leave for any reason and you don't get the coupon code at the end, you're not here for it, no worries. Just watch the replay and you'll see it posted. But keep in mind the coupon code only lasts a few days. So then it expires. All right, so ready, set, let's go to worthpoint.com. All right, here we are in my account at WorthPoint, and it should pop up. There we go. So this is the home page of WorthPoint.com, and you'll see you can scroll the page, and there it'll show you where it'll show you some of our data partners. Let's see, I gotta shut off my phone. I forgot to shut my phone. Okay, it'll show you our data partners. This eBay, we got Cohen's Auctions, Leslie Hinman Auctioneers, Pook and Pook, Heritage Auctions, just to name a few. We have over 350 partners, and that means that we pull in data. We pay for the data. We don't get it for free. We pull in their data of their completed listings or their sold items, so that it'll help us as people that want to research will be able to have all of that data. So these are the companies, to name a few. And then if you scroll down, it'll show you the different areas on pricing data, item identification and history, antiques and collectibles. We have a digital library, and we also have image search. You can see what's being featured on WorthPoint right now. These are generally trending, so that means that people are looking them up, and that populates on the front. And you can scroll through this, and it's so interesting to see what kind of things people are looking up on the site. And then, of course, we have our site map located at the bottom. And please know, at the bottom of our website is always our customer service phone number. So that's available for you to call at any time as you need it. So bear with me. I don't know why the screen is populating a little slow today. Okay. Let me go back to the top. So as soon as this kicks in, we're going to start at the top of the website. And you'll see that it says value it, research it, membership benefits, news and resources, and then FAQ. Let me see if I can refresh this. I don't know why it's loading so slow for you guys. I'm sorry about that. Let me try closing some of my windows. Huh. Well, I don't know why the audience view that I'm looking at is not populating to the current screen that I'm on. It's weird. So according to my audience view, it's showing you it's still stuck on one screen. Is that correct? Does anybody see the top of WorthPoint? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Looks like we're on the same page now. Sorry about that. No, I could have sworn I shut my phone off. Sorry, that's my ringtone. Okay, who can name that tune? All right. So here we are at the homepage of WorthPoint.com. So let's start at the top. You'll see value it, research it, and these are drop-down boxes. So the value it is our Worthopedia, which gives you the price guide. And then we have research it, and that's what it takes you to the marks and patterns area and the WorthPoint library. Then we have member benefits. We have the WorthPoint Vault, the resellers program, affinity partners, classifieds, and you can upload your own marks. And then we have news and resources, articles, news, videos and podcasts, the WorthPoint Insider, which is our newsletter, treasure hunts, which we travel around the country doing treasure hunts, and the site updates. And then we have FAQs. So many times when people are just coming to the site, it's because they want to look something up. So let's just start by, you can either go to Value It and click on Worthopedia, or you can start right at the front page and click on what you're looking for. So I didn't even think about this ahead of time on what to research. So let me look up Zippo lighter that is from the American Legion. So let's do Zippo lighter. And the thing is, when you research, you don't want to put too many words. So I'm just going to go with Zippo lighter American Legion and click search. Now the first thing that comes up is the screen that you can minimize. I mean, you can change your search. So you can see off to the left, I can choose if I only want to look in certain categories. So sometimes if people have these words in their title, like here's one in sports, there's one in jewelry, and then I can search by title only and search by images only, items with images. I can have the price range adjusted if I like to. If I want to stick to only the US search or UK search, or just go with worldwide, I want to show all resources. So you can adjust all of those things off to the left. Now, if we scroll back up to the top, you'll see this is just like on eBay. I know we have a couple eBay shoppers here. This is the best match. So generally, best match is the default. And then you can use the sort by high to low, low to high, and sale date. Now, I have a separate webinar that I'm going to do about how to exactly research that will be focused on that topic. But today we're kind of just browsing the website so that you understand how the website works. But this would be like, say, let's switch it to high to low. And now we can look and see what lighters have sold for the most amount of money that are Zippo American Legion. So we can see $81. Looks like it sold for the most. There was one for $95, but it was a box lot. I know from experience, I sell a lot of lighters and they've actually gone down in value, but it just depends on, the market value at the time. But basically, here's one, $49.99 in 2011. And then I can scroll back up and I can adjust it to sale date. So that'll show me the most current sales. So the first one sold in August 7th on eBay for $49.95. Then we had one for $15.50. Looks like it had some damage to it, and so on. So that's how that works. Now we can also go, this is called the price guide. Then we have the marks, and you could go to the marks area. And this is where you can look up certain marks, like say you have a spoon or a fork, silverware, and it has some kind of marking on it that you can't figure out what the heck it means. So you would come to our marks, or you can go up here to research it, to the marks and patterns area, and then you would simply type in silver. I'm going to put lion, and I'm going to search under marks. And now it's going to bring up all of the items that are silver with lions in them. So I'm going to see the search results, and we can see there's a lot of them. There's 69. So I know how this works personally because I'm an eBay consignment seller, and I had a lady bring me a bunch of sterling silverware, and it had all these marks on it. I couldn't figure out what the heck it was. But I was able to come in here and identify it by all of these symbols. And I was actually been able to identify the exact one that I had. So I don't remember offhand, but let's say I have the one like this with the shape, the crown, the letter L, and it has another shape. And then it'll show me the exact breakdown. That's made in China. It's made between 1800 and 1850. And then it'll have more information that'll help me sell the item and help me to get a higher dollar value for the item, because I can now identify it. So that's how the marks and patterns works. Again, you can just go in here and say you have McCoy. You want to look at all of the items on McCoy. And then, because there's a big difference on different types of McCoy pottery, and you can actually go through here and all of the styles and see what year they're from, what do they mean, anything that has the word kind of McCoy in it. Okay. Then we have the WorthPoint library. And let's say I want to look up, let's say a McCoy cookie jar. And I want to search the library now. So now it's going to show me all of these books that are stored within the site on McCoy pottery. So I can pick and choose which one I want to look at. Let's say I want to look at this one. And then I can read the book. I can look at the contents. Let's say I want to pull up the contents of the book. And then I can say, okay, here's the contents. It looks like wall pockets are on page 229 of this book. So let me go back. Let me go back to read the book. And then I can scroll through. Oops. It takes a while for it to load. But you can scroll through. Let's see if I can jump. I have never tried this before. Let me see. No. Yep, there we go. It let me jump to page 29 of the book. So that, now I know how that works. I never tried that before. So if we go back, let me start over. Let's go back to the contents so that I don't have to look at the whole book. So wall pockets is on 229. So if I go to search, and I'll put 229, search, and then it shows me that page. And if I click on it, it'll start right there at that page. And that's weird because they're vases. Let's go to Whoops. There we go. So this is the start of it. And then it's just my page isn't loading right, but you can scroll through and take a look at each page that you want to go through. And this really will help you identify more and more the kind of things that you need to identify. So you can just go to, that's called Research It, and it's the WorthPoint library. And they have like thousands of books on file from everything you can think of. All right, and here's the membership benefits page. Let's see what they have here. First of all, there's the WorthPoint Vault. Now, the WorthPoint Vault allows you to upload catalogs and store a virtual bin for all of your antiques and collectibles. Now you have the ability to know the who, what, when, and where of your collection. When collecting or selling, you can now have a history and a virtual vault to keep track of your antiques and collectibles. So here's how it works. You pick a category, choose from one of the WorthPoint categories to provide a top level, and fill out a few details, review, and upload. And it's that simple. You can store photos, graphics, all kinds of things in there. Documents, important things. I know a family recently needed to inventory a huge collection. So they just started taking pictures of everything and uploading them into their WorthPoint vault. So now for insurance reasons, they've got a history of everything that they own, and there's no extra charge for adding items to the vault and keeping them in a safe place. All right, so then we've got the reseller program, and this is where members sign up for it, or you don't have to be a member actually. Say you want to promote WorthPoint. So you would sign up to become a reseller, simply fill out this form. And then it's our affiliate program. So you would earn 10% of every sale of people that join WorthPoint and they use your affiliate link. So the reseller program is really awesome. And then we also have affinity partners. Now this is really, in my opinion, a huge another perk of being a WorthPoint member, because these people give us discounts. And the one that I personally use the most is the autograph and authentication service. So you get 20% off from this company by becoming a WorthPoint member. And all of these services, here's Cliff Eneco gives 25% off legal fees. Bubble Fast gives 10% off shipping supplies, 20% off quilts, sporting classics, and more. So there's people that give discounts because they're part of our affinity program. Next, we have a classified section. It's kind of like Craigslist for WorthPoint. And people post things that they're selling on here. So you can come in and take a look if there's anything you're interested in. And then you can make an offer to the people selling it, or maybe they have an asking price. Then we have, let's see, upload your own mark. Now, upload your own mark is really, really cool. I don't think I have any marks stored on this computer to show you how it works. But you would simply collect a category. Oh, sorry, this must be the vault. No, let's go back to marks. Oh, here it is. It's in beta. That's why it's not showing up. It's being tested right now. But if you click on it from here, this is where you would upload an image. So like say you have a picture of the bottom of a dish. I don't think I have anything on this computer. Let me look real quick. Oh, I do. All right. So let's upload this mark. Say I found this on the bottom of a dish. And I just drag it in, upload it, and now I'm going to start the search. So now it's going to search all of found it right away. So it searched all of WorthPoint and it found this mark. So now I can identify it. So let me click on it. Oops. Here it is. Mark with cross rope forming 3 spaces. So here's the breakdown. It's from the company England. It's from England, Staffordshire, and it's H. Ansley and Company. It stands for. It's the cross rope forming 3 spaces. It's on earthenware. I just don't. My phone is acting so weird. I have it shut off and it's still ringing. Let me just turn the volume all the way down. That'll fix that. There we go. I don't know what's up with my phone. I need a new phone. Okay, so it's telling me that that's Staffordshire Potteries. So now I can list that properly, and I can look up to see what they sell for, get a value on it, and of course make more money on it now that I can identify it. Okay, so that's the marks. That's how to upload your own mark. Next we have news and resources. If you go to articles, this is the first one. There are 4,076 articles on file right now, and they are awesome. Any type of topic that you're interested in. Here's a really cool one on the beginner's guide to fine jewelry. And we've got a great new author from a silver company that's sharing some awesome, actually I'm trying to talk them into doing a webinar with me. So they should be next year. We're going to be doing a webinar with them. Everybody's kind of pumping up for the holidays right now, but we're getting excited about that. So all you do is just click on, well, let's say we've got Harry Rinker. He just has amazing information. This guy is so smart. And if you scroll through here, you can just see what he's talking about on this article. Rinker's rule of 10 states that it takes a minute of 10 objects to make a collection. So he's saying 10 objects make a collection. And then he goes in, and these articles are not long. That's the beauty of them. So you can learn something very helpful in just a few minutes in the article section. Then we have the news section. And this is where it's the breakdown of anything going on in the news. And it's really interesting. You can go through here and read through the news. There's a great one of Will Seipel, our CEO, and he was on Atlanta Business Radio, and it's actually the transcripts of that broadcast. And then we have the videos and podcasts, and there's a lot of really awesome videos in here with Harry Rinker, and he talks about different collectibles, that there's something for everyone in here, and you will like and enjoy that. Then we have the WorthPoint Insider, and this is where you would go to subscribe to the WorthPoint Insider newsletter, and you would be able to keep up to date on what's coming out at WorthPoint. Next we have the treasure hunt. This is where we post our treasure hunt. So this year we traveled around the country every month for the last year. We've gone to a different state and then treasure hunted. So the next one coming up is in February, and it's going to be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. If anybody wants to put it on their calendar and fly in, Fort Lauderdale has an airport there. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're actually participating in a 2-day event. The February 23rd is a Saturday, and there is an event there that eBay is flying in for. And we're going to be one of the sponsors for that event. So watch your calendar for that, and subscribe to the newsletter so you'll get invited. And then also the treasure hunt. So where we're going after February, I'm not sure yet. So if you just stop into this page or you subscribe to the treasure hunting news, right here. And then that'll help you, that'll put you on the list, and then you'll automatically get an email when the next treasure hunt comes out or is announced. Our site update area, this is where if we have any improvements or changes, or if you're encountering any issues, you might want to check here to see if anything's been announced on updates. Then we have our FAQ. You can look through the FAQ and see how to cancel your subscription, how can I contact customer support, how can I change my billing information, the free trial. Just to let you know, if you do a free trial, it's actually for 7 days with 7 lookups. So that's all that a free trial allows you, but it's, you know, if you only need to look up a couple things, then that works out great. And that's it. Oh, and then at the bottom of the website, let me go to the home page. At the bottom of WorthPoint.com, if you click the P for Pinterest, we have an awesome Pinterest account that puts up, let's see if we can get there. There it is. It's WorthPoint Corporation, and you can find a lot of different pins on different subjects from there. Next, we have our LinkedIn, our YouTube channel, our Facebook, our Twitter. Oh gosh, I don't see Instagram. So if you just go to Instagram/WorthPoint, then you'll find us there as well. I'll have to talk to them. We need to get that added to the bottom. And that's everything in a nutshell. That's basically our beloved WorthPoint and everything that it has to offer. So if you have any questions, now would be the time. You can type it in the question box if there's anything you'd like me to show you. Or I can unmute you. And I'm going to stop the recording now, but I wanted to also tell you that we do have the discount code. Thank you so much for attending today. So if you go to WorthPoint.com and you want to do a trial, let me go back, sorry. Forgot to go into the prices since I'm already logged in. Let me go back. Let me go ahead and log out of WorthPoint. There we go. Now let me go to WorthPoint. And if I want to, say I want to search for something, Starbucks coffee mug. Okay, so you can see I'm not a member, so it's not going to show me the prices. I can still look at sale date, but I don't know how much a Starbucks mug. So I would click on Start Free Trial. And now we can see the breakdown of the prices. So the first one is the Worthopedia Price Guide at $19.99 a month after the trial. Then we have $22 a month. The Worthopedia Price Guide only shows you looking up Worthopedia, what we did. The Marks and Library will allow you to add Worthopedia and the Marks and Library. So if you only want to look up Marks and identify that and look through the books, then it's $22.99. And then if you want full access to everything, then it's $39.99 a month. So I suggest you take advantage of our offer with the free, or that's not free, but it's the 50% off. So it's going to give you 50% off, and then it'll be cheaper for you to take it out for a spin. So there's the code. You just put in webinar 1114, and that will expire in the next week or so. So go ahead and give it a try now before it expires. And that's that. So those of you that are watching in the archives or missed the sale, there's my email. It's at dana.crawford@worthpoint.com, or you can call 877-481-5750. That is our customer service line that is open during business hours. And you can tell them that you were on the webinar and ask them if there is any discount codes. However, this discount code expires. So every webinar will have a discount code, but they will expire. Okay, everybody, thanks so much for joining me. I hope that you'll take advantage of this opportunity to tour WorthPoint and enjoy everything that it has to offer. And also, we'll hope to see you on the next webinar. Bye-bye.